Hey guys, it's Sarah, the wine-loving bookworm, back with another book and wine review for your Monday night. Sorry I didn't get to this over the weekend. We had a tragedy in our family on Friday. Our poor little Yorkie passed away, so that was super difficult. And then we were out of town on Sunday, and just with all the feelings and the emotions of losing a dog, I know you guys understand it. I couldn't even finish the book. So I finished the book Sunday on the way out of town. So here I am on Monday. So sorry about that, but it couldn't be helped. So let's start with the wine tonight. I just joined a wine club. They send me 4 bottles a month. So that's going to kind of be my wine-loving bookworm bottles. So I'm really excited about it because it's kind of different stuff that you don't find in the store. So tonight I'm going to do a Pacificana, if you can see that, Cabernet Sauvignon, California wines. I mean, you can tell there's the little bear on it. So, yeah, let's give it a shot. You know, I'm not a huge Cabernet Sauvignon fan. It takes a lot to win me over. So let's see if this does it. Well, you know, that actually has a lighter feel than most Cabernet Sauvignons. Let me take another sip. It's not bad. You can feel that tang that Cabernets have, but it almost finishes like a Pinot Noir. What am I, the wine expert now? I sound ridiculous, but let me try one more time. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know that that's something I would drink all the time, but it's really not bad. So, Pacificana Cabernet Sauvignon. Real light Cabernet Sauvignon, if that's what you're into. Okay, so let's move on to the book. I read Alice Hoffman. There's a glare because it's shiny, because it's new. It's called The World That We Knew. Okay, let's talk about this book. It's set during World War II, and it basically centers on Jewish refugees, you know, taking Jewish people over borders, saving Jewish people. Great. I actually love the writing. I love the story. But I think I said before, there was one really weird part of the story, and it's basically I don't think I'm giving anything away because I think they say it. They create a golem. A golem. If you don't know what a golem is, and neither did I, and I still kind of don't understand it, it's kind of a creature made from clay and mud that some sort of magic comes upon it, and it becomes human-like. It's not human, but it's human-like. But the longer it lives in this world, the more human it becomes. So that's basically a golem. So in the beginning of the book, this woman wants to save her daughter, so she pays to have a golem made. The woman knows eventually she's going to be taken, you know, off to the concentration camps, and she's going to die. So she wants this golem to protect her daughter. So the golem travels with her daughter and all of this. I just don't know that that was necessary in the story, because I actually think a lot of the story was interesting. She's a great writer. I thought she did a great job talking about World War II and about taking, you know, refugees over the border and all sorts of different, the French resistance and all of that. She did a great job at that. I didn't understand why they needed a golem. I didn't understand it. It just seemed in stark contrast to the rest of the book. I will say that she wrote Practical Magic, which is a movie with Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock, I believe. So I think maybe her shtick, and it says right here, best-selling author of The Rules of Magic. Maybe her shtick is to add, like, you know, magical things into stories, magical realism, whatever the case may be. I just didn't get it in this story. I thought this could have been a great story without that. There's a lot of stories that run parallel to each other in it. Like, you know, the story of this woman and the story of that woman and the story of this guy that run parallel. And I thought she did a great job with that. I just didn't get the Gollum thing. I didn't get the Gollum thing. And all I kept thinking about was the Lord of the Rings, like the my precious guy. That's all I kept thinking about the whole time. And that's not at all what it was, but it didn't resonate with me. Otherwise, the book was great. I mean, it was a great story. It was a page turner. Easy, readable book. If you can kind of look past that, or if you like that, you would love this book, honestly. So Alice Hoffman, The World That We Knew. And this was my Harvard book club book. So I will show you. I think I showed you before, but I'm going to show you again. She signed it. So cool, right? So, okay, so that's pretty much all for that book. Again, a wonderfully written story. I just didn't understand that. I didn't understand the Gollum part. Why did you have to put that in there? It's just her shtick, maybe? I don't know. But honestly, I kind of go back and forth about it, but I really think you should pick it up because it's a great story overall. If you can kind of overlook that, or if you like that stuff, it's a great story overall. And it's been on a lot of Best of 2019. Okay, so I forgot to bring the book home with me because my coworker recommended it, Carrie Hardy, and it's another World War II book. So I was actually feeling like this was like too much back to back, but it is what it is because she has to return it to the library. So I have it sitting at work. I forgot to bring it home. It's called The Alice Network. I didn't look up the author, but The Alice Network. So I'm going to read that next week for Wine Loving Bookworm. And yeah, so it's a little short tonight. I'm sorry. I'm still feeling the effects of losing my little precious doggy and just kind of wanting things to be over tonight and go to sleep. So I'm sorry this is a little short, but that's all I got. So Alice Hoffman, really pick it up. And I mean, if y'all like read it, tell me what you think about it, like for real. Like tell me what you think about the Gollum aspect of it, because I just didn't get it. Maybe I'm missing something there. And Pacificana Cabernet Sauvignon finishes like a Pinot Noir. Gosh, I sound so smart. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, that's decent. Not something I would necessarily say is my favorite, but it's pretty good for Pinot Noir. Okay, guys, well, I will be back on Sunday to review the Alice Network, and until then, have a great week. Cheers.